What's going on, guys? Coach Brad back here. I'm bringing you a brand new series for core training. This is to teach you to stay in neutral spine, and it's called the Pullover series. It's done in supine, which just means you're laying on your back. Everything is going to be 10 to 20 reps for easy math, and here's what it's going to be. We got supine pullovers, so that's arm movement only. We have isometric arms, so the arms are under tension, but there's no movement except the legs are moving, and that's a two-leg bridge. Then we have the dead bug, so opposite arm and legs move toward each other at the same time. Then we have isometric arms again, but this time a one-leg bridge. You're just going to cross the ankle over the knee, and I'm about to show you all of this. Then we have the pullover series with the reverse crunch. Isometric arms one more time, with a one leg slide out, and we're gonna do a hip raise or a hip flexion. Last two, we're gonna start with both legs in the air. You're gonna only lower one at a time while performing the arm pullover movement again. And then finally, we're gonna do two legs up in the air, lower both of them together. So previous one is one, go back up, other, go back up, down, go back up, down, go back up. The final exercise is both legs start up, both legs lower together, and raise together. That's the hardest one. So we're going easier to harder and harder progressions. All right. Hopefully you got a good look at this. I'm going to just talk you through it and see if I can remember all this. I'm going to actually have to put it here so I can see. Okay. So I'm going to be on the mat. I have set up an anchor point. Today I'm using a sled, but at home, I think your best bet is to do this around the leg of a couch or a bed, something really heavy that's not going to move. You don't need a ton of tension on this band. This is not going to be your heaviest band. Light tension, whatever you perceive that to be, maybe medium tension, absolute max. Okay, so I want to make sure that my head is in such a position that I have a reasonable amount of tension on this band. Also, I have to make sure I'm not going to hit the wall here. Okay. What you're going to do is engage your abdominals a little bit so that there's no space under your low back here, right? I shouldn't be able to fit my hand here. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit. So I'm doing a little bit of pelvic tilt. It actually helps you to bend your knees and at least touch your heels down. This would give you even more pelvic tilt. I'm okay with this for now. So here we go. Both limbs are moving together, so it's only 10 reps. If the limbs move independently, it's 20 reps total, 10 per side. So we start with pullovers, go a little bit past the chest, I kind of finish over where my belly button would be. Arms are completely straight, triceps are engaged, elbows are straight. Don't rush it. Time under tension is important, as I'm always trying to tell you. I lost count, but I think this is 8. Reach all the way back. Don't stop here. Go all the way back. Yeah? And at that furthest position, you should still have some tension on that band. It better not be slack, or else. Okay, there's the 10. Now I go to isometric arms with a two-leg bridge. So my normal bridge position is here. In this case, I just want my arms directly above my shoulders. So I'm working against this constant tension. The band wants to pull me back. So I have to fight that, stay engaged, add a little bit of tummy tension, just like in a plank, only I'm gonna add the glutes to do my raise. So two-leg bridge, 9, 8, 7. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one is the dead bug. So we're going to start with both arms back, and this is an opposite arm leg motion. So I'm going to go right hand toward left knee. They're going to meet somewhere in the middle. Then it's going to be 10 of those, and then switch sides for 10 more. So 10, 9, 8, 7. This whole time you should be focusing on squeezing your tummy, keeping that back flat on the mat. 3, 2, 1. Any of you trying this with low back pain, this is a great series for you because it'll keep your spine in a neutral position and it should not aggravate your low back if you do it right. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit of fatigue in the abdominals, not so much the hip flexors and not so much the shoulders and lats because this is a light band. I believe that was 10 and 10. Moving on, isometric arms, single leg bridge, cross the ankle over the knee, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to do pullovers with reverse crunches. Reverse crunch is when you bring your bottom half up to meet the top half. So I'm going to do this with the knees bent, and everything's going to move toward the center. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we do isometric arms yet again and a single leg slide. So we're going to do a slide with actually a leg lift. I didn't really have room to write that. So arms isometric, hold that tension, use your lats to hold it there, and we're going to go slide out, lift up with the straight leg, all the way down, slide back in. 2 and 2, down and back in. And 3, 3. See how my knees are just meeting at the same height? I'm not trying to go super high with this leg. 5. Keep focused on one thing and one thing only. Keep that low back down on that mat. Don't let it creep up. If you do, you're not keeping your abs engaged. We want to fatigue them by having them stay on rather than shorten and lengthen. We're just going to find one fixed position and keep them there. I think that's 8, 9, 10. Other side, arms stay isometric. 1 and back in. Slide out and 2 and in. Slide out, 3, in, out, and 4. In, out, and 5. Out, 6. Out, 7. Make everything smooth, connect it all, fluid. Don't make it choppy, don't rush. And there's 10. Okay, now we're moving to the 2 hardest ones. Start with the arms behind you, both legs up in the air. Don't worry if they're not completely straight, but try to keep them nearly straight. I'm going to pull forward as I lower and raise. Reset the arms, pull forward, other leg, lower, raise. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. See how I'm not going all the way to the floor with that foot? I'm trying to hover it. Try to get about 90% of the way down, but not touch. That way you always keep tension on your hip flexors, a little bit on your abs. Okay, 8. Everything moves away from center and then back toward the center. 9. 9. 10. 10. Okay, quick break, and then the very last one, both legs in the air, lowered together, don't touch the floor, keep your low back pressed into the mat. Okay? Remember, there's arm movement with this, so here we go. Both legs up, and down, 2, 3, up to center. And that's 2. 2, 3, 4. Up, 3. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. Congratulations, you've completed the pullover series. Stay tuned, I will have more of these coming to my channel shortly. The next one I'm planning is a quadruped series, so something done easier to harder, from the all fours position, quadruped position. If you do everything right, you should be able to finish this entire 8 exercise series in under 10 minutes. Really isn't that long. I promise you, you're gonna feel it at the end of it. Try it out, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.